Hello, hello. Welcome to one of the conspiracy theories, celebrity news. We're going to check out the energy. Sorry, guys, for the noise. We're going to check out the energy of Avril Lavigne this week. Avril Lavigne. Is that real or fake? Is Avril is replaced? Is she at all alive? There will be different questions, different angles that we are going to go around the third perspective about beautiful Avril Lavigne and Melissa that was hired from her side. As well, guys, do check up. It's an interesting. This is my popping out my stripe. This is interesting. The cover page I used for the cover page the article comparing the faces of 2003 Avril original face and 2013. Is it really her or is it Melissa who replaced her 2004 on the tour? With she was trying in her private life to avoid paparazzo after being fragile after the grandfather after she got on the tour the news the grandfather was her grandfather was dead. So we go back to these days. Again, guys, don't forget to hit the like, subscribe if you like this material. Check out the album playlist, the full album playlist called Justice We Deserve with lots of celebrity news, real or fake, marriages, death, conspiracy theories, as well missing people from your community. Mostly because my YouTube members and sponsors are from US. Mostly the missing people will be from that area as well, from US. And a weird mystery case of disappearance, missing people all over the planet. Do support my free volunteer work by sharing with your community. Maybe it help out somebody will reach who is in the need of small detail that will help out researching the life or disappearance of a certain person. So here it is. Once more, we go back to the story of Avril Lavigne, 2003 and 2004. 2003, I do believe Avril Lavigne show up with the beautiful first album in her cute gothic emo style, however we would call it. Like literally, she was the age of my daughter, so I see it like beautiful emo gothic style punk mix of this teenager, typical teenager. As well, in 2017, more than 50 tweets appeared accusing that Avril Lavigne was replaced by a woman named Melissa Vandella, and we have to hashtag her as well. Melissa Vandella, 1 second. I do need to hashtag her later on, I hope. Melissa Vandella, who Lavigne allegedly hired to replace her and to confuse the paparazzo. So the question is the real Avril dead or she's totally replaced in the musical industry by Melissa Vandella on her second album? Was there a suicide of Avril before she finished the second album and they literally promoted her with no Avril, with the fake, with the Melissa? So the second album, I do believe, was named 1 second. So when Bella replaced Lavigne, while the musician's sound changed much between her 2004 moody pop punk album Under My Skin and 2007 Bubblegummy The Best Damn Thing. So let's compare because this was the if this is a real thing, so definitely Under the Skin is still having that original style of Avril, like a first album. So that's her second album, I do believe. And as well, it seems like for me, she's so sweet. Remind me of my gymnasium age and oh my god, I lost it. What was the name? Oh my god! When I was listening her story about this conspiracy, I literally, with just listening to her original voice, 2003 and 2004, uh, Avril, yes, Alanis Morissette. Yes, that's what I heard. I heard connection to Alanis Morissette. By the way, where is Alanis Morissette? Welcome to write me the comments. What happened with Alanis Morissette? Where is guys Alanis Morissette? Is she alive? That's a good question. So here it is. We are going to check of the energy. What happened 2004? Was it really something happened in September? Wow. Wow. Sharing the gift. 1 second. Accepting herself and something bigger happens for her. Is that was like a spiritual awakened person that wanted to avoid the all the scene of celebrity and glory, accepting herself, something bigger waits for her, as well being forgiving and sharing her gift with Melissa. Wow, that's weird. This sounds like really she pulled out from the energy of musical energy. Once I can check. In September? 1 second. Wow, a spiritual journey. Look at guys, two cards. Spiritual journey, something big happened, but as well, look at people trying to literally use her, steal her money by literally, wow, whatever seems a disaster now. Of course, it's a disaster because this somebody was faking. Definitely, somebody was faking to use her. And this is look at a small petite thief. Is it the person Melissa or the literally manager organizing everything? It seems like a disaster involving manager and as well Melissa and Avril in the background leaving the scene. But which way? Was she dead? Wow. No, this is another person. Yes, guys, look at. Yes, definitely. This is not. This is another person like alter ego. We are talking in the modern days with Lady Gaga, but eventually not alter ego. This is Melissa. Yeah, the third party. And yes, that's the purpose. She was pushed because literally seems like Avril wanted to leave the scene for the sake of her spiritual awakening peace. I'm going to check up again. There is a certain proof. There is certain proof that she left again. And this for the sake of the money, people. Is there a contract signed with her between her and Melissa? And that both of them they have to keep mouth wow for the sake of stability and this fluctuation of the money of the still using the her name her real name literally they both have to agree not to talk. Yes, there was a contract and there's a money involved, and for the sake of the industry fund, right, and stability of finance, they both had to be quiet. Yes, there is definitely dishonesty, and this is a true guy. I don't see her somehow when I ask few times. I don't see her. 1 second. Was a real dead end? Did she suicide her? 1 second. No, she just quit from this contract. Yes, she just quit. It well seems like she was ready for a love. Look at guys, few times it seems like with her unconditional love, she was ready to leave the scene. Wow. As well, was it the healing because after the healing from her depression after the grandfather's um, death as well? I'm going to check with different tarot decks. Welcome your comments on this theme. Anything including this team, welcome for free, of course. Let me see more. Again, with another deck. Is Avril Lavigne dead from two? Wow, it was a crossroads. Wow, crossroads. That somebody literally that she trusted with whoever she was contracting, literally to prolong the contract, she shouldn't trust these people. Yes, it seems like it was her tower moment to release, but there was a cash issue, and whoever was she to trust, definitely a musical industry, right? This person shouldn't be trusted. Wow. Again, 1 second. Was she dead? And was she dead? No, there is definitely a proof There is a paper proof. Again, I see envelope, literally. There is a document signed under the contract. I saw again envelope and somebody who signed the paper to be contract on a contract instead of Avril. That's Melissa, guys. Because two times I see with the different. Wow. As well, it seems like she pulled out herself literally because of the lover. Look at two times showing a lover interference in her love life, in her life, pardon, in her career, I want to say. As well here, look at, we have the message, wow, of person for the sake of stability, signing the contract, this 1111 here, contract here, but being dishonest, wow. Again, there is the money, somebody taking money now instead of her. Whoever signed the contract on the start to replace her, that same person is replacing her, literally using her assets, everything that arriving under the name of Avril. This is really crazy. Again, guys, be patient at the end of the team. Share with your community. Bring two members, guys, to have a free mini chat reading at the end, of course. So yes, definitely, this is a third party. Look at it, guys. It's a third party that rejuvenating, like, continues the spirit of Avril Lavigne. Wow. Is that Melissa? Wow. Wow, it's turned to disaster. This is literally wow. Somebody who was literally in her surrounding that same year. But that was Melissa, right, guys? I'm going to check with the official deck. Again, these are oracles. We're popping out different things here, but as well, we are going to use, of course, to spice it, to have confirmation. We are going to have the real deal, the 78 cards. So give me more. Is Avril Lavigne dead from that year? Sorry, guys, my shoulder is killing me still. So, wow, world travel. Wow. Here I have a. She wanted to have a gap to literally resign from this, to resign from the being exposed to a public. As well, seems like there was some romance in her life that was pulling her out of that circle. Like both her, let's say, you see, like Britney Spears, whoever is attached to her lovers, they love that show with celebrity. Nobody from the Britney Spears lovers turned to be a husband, fake husbands, all of them. They're repeating. She never learned the lesson. And I really feel sorry for her. And I wish her to grow up and learn the lesson about choosing the man. And literally, it seems like in this case, the opposite. This lover didn't want her to be exposed. Literally was so private person that he wanted her just for him. As well, seems like she was trusting when she signed the contract about replacement with Melissa. She trusted the wrong people. There was a trickster because whatever arrived under her name, like later on, the money never, whatever they agreed, the later on they abused all her things instead of her. Look at, like, whatever is on the contract, there is something on the contract that she cannot change, and a lot of money is pulled out instead of her, somebody else. You, then that's the thing. When she trusted the snake, the people, the fake people next to her, turned to a disaster because of finance. Always about the cash. Yes, there was a question of people literally. Wow. As well, look at the empty safety box. Definitely there is dishonestly signing the contract. There were some things that she didn't see when she signed the contract as well, about being replaced with Melissa. Again, once. Guys, definitely in the future we are going to have a paper proof document what happened. So the truth is literally find your own way. Like when you cannot stop the flood in the river, any truth and hidden things has to be revealed, and it's already started a few years ago with that thing. People say there were people so afraid to do this in United States. I don't understand why the United States people are so of afraid of being controlled, talking honestly. And seems like they talk about, let's say, about that opposite side totally, Russia and then US, but they're both seem so afraid to talk openly. like let's say we are in between of them, not there, not here, not east, not west. Seems like we are daring to talk and not afraid. And I see here people being scared. And whoever start to talk, it seems as well that story that start from the world. It could be that Brazilian conspiracy theory. The journalist or whoever super fan of Avril Lavigne, whoever researched that, guys. Again, I didn't go. I just browsed the images of Melissa and Avril. I didn't want to have infos. Less infos I have, it will be more original my channel. That's what I do. I'm just browsing the images of both of them and then doing the reading for you. So, was it the Brazil was brave enough to start that conspiracy talk? Is it true? Yes, definitely. Seems like United States people they're still holding the truth, and that's why the Brazil has to start and roll that theory as well. Look at people are afraid of rejection. If they start to talk, people who are journalists who are in the musical industry, her friends, other celebrities, they're afraid that they will be literally rejected from their own job. So yes, there are a lot of money involved, and this dishonestly involved with the cash and anybody being involved in this show business. And it that's why it's coming. Look at guys, reverse the truth. The truth is hidden. Truth, ace of swords is reversed, and four of pentacle, we still keep it because of the we are still dishonest because of the cash flow instead of her. Hmm. And as well, here it is a queen of wands, Melissa, queen of wands, being brave enough to use that for a job, like being assigned, guys. Look at, she's just working instead of her. This is her, like you have a ghost, guys, a ghost writer. This is a ghost singer, but again, ghost writer you can never see, but the ghost singer you're always having in front of your face, right? They're the one that they go on the tours, they're the one that doing the videos, everything. So should we call Melissa the ghost singer instead of Avril? For sure, yes. So here it is, the story about Melissa. Again, we don't know much things about Melissa. Should we Google Melissa? Yes, that would be good because she's Queen of Wands here, and she has that work contract here explained as well. I'm just working in a show business and paid to keep, not to tell the truth, and that's my work. And I'm doing it brave, courageous, and keep doing it. I cannot resign. Like she's well blackmailed from all these people around. It's a full network because so many people involved in this faking disaster. So she cannot resign. If she would resign, she would be accused for a fake identity, for example. So it's rolled. A lot of things are involved, like everything is a chain of dishonesty in this case. Like it will be the musical producer, it will be her family, I'm guessing, because she was too young, her family for sure. Because for sure to keep quiet, her family has that, for sure, some kind of income. Still as well, I'm going to ask that, is the family of Avril Lavigne aware that she's not alive? I mean, of course, the parents, her siblings, her best friends should know. Yes, as well, they are undecided, but they got a kind of apology. It seems the time is to check out from being friends with this musical producer, whoever make that under the rail charade of Avril. And in future, they're going, when they will be pushed to talk, they're going to revisit an apology because this, what they were doing literally was look at guys, was that somebody who was trusting literally her lover here? Was it Avril personally uh, run away with her romance? We are going to revisit this. Is this Avril run away with her romance? Yeah, it seems like she was in a bad company once more, guys. She's free. Oh, I really love this reading because again, we didn't know. I didn't want to name it just real or fake or replaced, but seems like she's free. She's free. Just she was under the spell, under the influence of the lover to go away and to be paid just. And it seems like this was spontaneous secret that nobody didn't know. And then she regretted because that guy was a playboy. She thought it's the love of her life. She was like a queen of pentacle, bringing him the money, like a resource, and he was a king of wands. Romance that she regretted that she done. But there is some kind of paper that she literally signed, and that she's pulled into the freedom, but as well it seems like everything is brought to the light. Seems it's coming. The cycle is finished, and seems like as well. Was it the cycle finished with her with her father or with whoever was the boss on the company? 1 second. Wow. Seems like there was she wanted just to be away as well for some of. I'm going to check. Was she married? Yeah, Avril disappeared. Wow. 1 second. Like, first of all, like I said, she thought that was the love of her life. Look at, but she wanted to be away, escape on a door, being free, independent from media, paparazzi, and plus at the same time was a new love arriving in her life. And she didn't care even if she lose a lot of money just by walking away from show business. She didn't care. She preferred to choose the love and privacy and peace instead of paparazzo and a lot of cash celebrity. And it seems like, yes, he's represented like a king of cup, but as well, guys, we have their king of wands. That's somebody who show up, started like a fun, but turned to something more serious. Was it real or fake? Wow. There was a judgment call as well. Look at, guys, judgment call as well. Look at as well. Seems like some he didn't like her to be away on a tour, business driven, and she was literally manipulated with that king of wands energy. This guy representing like a pure love, but manipulating with the king of wands energy, not to be a victim of her job. Like, I don't see you enough. You don't have time for us. Do you really love me? And then she chose him. Wow, trickster. Was this guy paid from a musical industry? Wow, that's the thing. Wow, look at this guy was sent from a musical industry. Wow, wow, wow. Yes, just to block her as well. Sometimes this is my card of depression. She was having a hard time as well. Was it the way to block her later on, breaking up scandalous behavior from that depression of teenager and not being possible musical industry to abuse her for work? Because at the end of all these days they're showing immediately after that, once she disappeared, travel, move on literally from this project, and showing that another girl, and literally continuous flow of the money. Let's keep on business, let's keep business on, right? And that's what this magician card it is as well. Seems like this guy was really asked, um, like this was a whole charade. Again, there is a codependency that she as well, that codependency that cannot be. Again, where's the paparazzo or whoever online network, medias, super fan of like a fan of real fans of Avril Lavigne, literally investigation, or literally people around the media, they start to talk about this is promoting, like literally every move of celebrity was watched with the free of wands and page of words, literally being checking, is that same lady just having the same old bones like smile. This definitely wrong with the smile, I must say. From the cover page, just comparing Melissa, old and new, Avril, pardon, not Melissa, old and new Avril. Really, it's not possible to, if you are not smiling all life, if you smile like this, you will stay smiling like this. No surgery can change your smile. You can have a popping out Botox, right? Botox lips, right? But you cannot change the smile. My smile is open with the teeth, like it's having that second new Avril. in fact, Melissa. But the first old Avril, she was having a close introvert smile, right, with the smile like this. Yes, and that is her spirit. Like I just compare between my smile and let's say my sister smile. That's definitely that thing. So it's literally the opposite. And that's the trickster here. It seems like the media, they noticed this lie. The media, there was checking, stalking with the page of swords, and they noticed that thing. And so it's over. This story, the conspiracy theory, again, I never like to insult the people using who are researching this because they're insulted being called out conspiracy theorists. In fact, there are people who are walking the real journalists and real people fighting for the truth, and they're literally walking in the shoes of truth. And literally, this is just over. Thanos Wars, this mind game with all the fans, with all the people around, is a real there or no? No, it's not. That's not real. Wow. As well, it seems like she really took off with her twin flame, that she thought it's a twin flame, and that's the whole story. She just finished the cycle with paparazzos, with celebrity, and there is in contract another girl. Again, very nice question. I'm going to revisit 1 second. One second. I'm going to revisit with the same deck. Okay, we go with the major arcana deck. Will we hear, hello sweetie, as well? Will we hear from real Avril Lavigne? Will we hear in future from Avril? Wow, there is on hold. There is a pure strategy there on hold. What they're waiting, there's a contract to be finished. Wow. How long is the contract? I want to ask, how long is the contract? This is a contract and seems like, wow, sorry guys, 10 of swords. It's to finish it. There's a pure strategy. Wow. Let's bring me the cash, right? But as well, seems like as well there is a rebirth. Yes, we are going to hear of her rebirth of real energy, truth of Avril at least. It seems as well whatever is it a contract. I'm going to ask, was it a marriage or a contract? Was she married with this guy? She was in the bad company, right? Under the influence, like I said, king of wands, manipulative person that's representing himself as a king of cups. And both times is showing like bad company under the influence of the people who trick her to sign that contract. Of her departing, again, new love. Yes, that was the thing. He was under the bad influence of the boy, manipulative boy, and seems like as well this guy is leaving her. And then at that moment, look at King of Swords 2 times, Five of Pentacles being left by side, and she's going to revisit. Wow, Ace of Wands. And first of all, these judgment conspiracy theories, I think, are the judgment called conspiracy theory of the social media, are eventually the judgment of these lies, charade around Avril Lavigne, are the one that are starting these conspiracy theories. They started from what was the year 2017, I do believe, or 2013, right? The article that I was reading, opening right in front of you, was 2017 May, I do believe. Yes, Twitter, 50 Twitter posts about this. Yes, and seems like yes, that's the media starting that conspiracy theory. Eventually, it's her way to return. Is she in Brazil? That's my question. Is Avril Lavigne? Why I heard this just? I just heard this. Is Avril Lavigne in Brazil? Wow, she's definitely somewhere. Wow, look at, she's literally away from United States. She's Brazil because that conspiracy theory started from Brazil, and she's apologetic. She regrets. She wants to return. Yes, she is away. She could be the Brazilian Twitter thing. Literally, she could be behind the Twitter. And literally she want to return. Oh my God, guys. Welcome back, Avril. We all love you. It's just time, like time to check out from her being in a shadow and return. Wow, and literally now it's popping out. So spooky because it was downloading a lot of advertise on this. What is this? Insider.com news about her from 2017. And first of all, weird thing, it's my birthday, exactly that birthday, exactly when was this article. Another thing, it was literally, you didn't need time to download, it was white space for the images to download. And then it's showing up now when I said, is she returning? We want you back, Avril. You show up the full picture of her right now. That's for me confirming, guys. So these are two signs to confirm. So eventually, like I said, she stayed penniless because of that guy who pushed her to do the trickster. Just take a cash and let's go. Let's go somewhere too exotic to spend your money. And seems like as well, yes, travel abroad, world card and chariot, definitely. But as well, I'm postponing my return 6 of wands. Wow, because I have a contract to finish with this boss with the musical industry. But I will release it, and that was me showing off with the Twitter. Yes, but I'm free. I'm not that, I'm free, and I'm going to revisit with the Six of Wands. Wow. I do regret and I'm apologetic because we have on the bottom page of the world card, but like she's away, but she regretted, but as well with the page of cup, but then now again repeating the same idea with as well five of cups. I choose wrongly because this guy, I choose wrongly to keep hidden. Suddenly, under the influence, bad influence, who is repeating the same? As well, is she having a baby? Wow, that's the thing because I saw a few times with different decks. I saw the baby card. 1 second. Mm, 1 second. I'm going to ask with this deck as well. Was she pregnant as well, April? She was definitely in a trouble. Explain me. Was she pregnant with that love? Wow, wow, wow. Being brave. Being brave to finish certain cycle. Wow, for that purpose. Was she depressed eventually? Not because of the grandfather, of course she was sad, but was she depressed after losing the baby? Because I asked, was she pregnant? There is rejection of the pregnancy and literally needed to lean, being scared to tell the truth because the society is going to put directly to judge me. There is something around this because free decks they show me that thing as well. Something around, like I said, definitely lover. Was it a pregnancy or failure in a pregnancy? I would like to confirm in the future. But just this is a start of a real Lavigne conspiracy theory, and I wish guys you to send me more questions connected to under the video. Leave it, please. Anything connected to Avril Lavigne and Melissa Vandella. So once more, can you check who is that? Melissa. Melissa Vandella. Wow, wow, wow. Melissa Vandella. Where is she? If she is not Avril, where is Melissa? So once more, let me see her images again. Look at my hands. Melissa Vandella updates. So is she imposter? I wouldn't call her imposter because they literally had she's just working there. Imposter somebody who is literally faking somebody's identity. This was a contract already, literally that Avril Lavigne as well um, agree. And there was something that they signed that she couldn't twist. Avril was something against her. And of course, it's about usage of the money in future. Was there no expiration date of Melissa Vandella contract with Avril? That's a good question. I'm going there. 1 second. So now the story about Melissa. Let's check up the energy. So third party, that was the start. Third party was chosen to avoid, not to lose the money of losing Avril Lavigne. So if uh, Avril, Avril Lavigne died 2003, shortly after releasing her debut album, Let Go, and preparing that second one, Beautiful, was that the name Under the Skin? Was she replaced with the body double Melissa Vandella? Is Melissa Vandella still playing Avril Lavigne? Wow, that's a pure strategy. Wow. Work. Yes. I'm doing my business as before. Yes. As you see, I am on the contract, bringing a cash to everybody. And on the bottom is a male person that literally um, producer, somebody who was the boss in charge, who is taking a big pile of money as well. This is not a family member. Is this a family of Avril Lavigne? They just know and they're paid, literally, they're just paid to keep quiet. Yes, that's the thing. Yes, with a small amount of money. How hilarious are people, they don't have, they are not proud. How they can live, how people are not ashamed. This is her family having a small money paid to keep quiet, but they know that this is not a real. Again, are we going to analyze, to compare them? Let's see Melissa Vandella. Again, there is one weird photo showing literally Avril having written here with the pencil Melissa. I mean, why that would be there? Because somehow in the start of the career, instead of Avril, seems like somebody wanted to leave that message. Was it real on that same photo? Where is Melissa on her hand? Was it Avril leaving us the message? Small note. Yes, that was the secret. That was a small. That was a small thing, like secret revealed, like small detail for the fans. So let's see what's happening. Melissa Vandella is 160. That's about 5.3, and 50 kilos, about 110 pounds. 1 second. Blonde, blue eyes. We don't know the birth. We don't know who is she. We don't know nothing. Wow, wow, wow. Al- alleged that in 2002, Avril Lavigne was having a hard time with Trapped of the Fame just after the debut album was dropped. Her management, you remember King of Want, hired a look-like actress, Melissa Vandella. Okay, she was actress. She was not even singer during this time. So they become friends. And well, whoever she trusted as a friend seems like she should regret, because as well with this deck we have the snake card, like a fake friends that we trusted, people who were close to us after signing the deal. Then 2003, so she was basically from 2002 working with Melissa. So Melissa showed up in her life, Avril life, 2002. And 2003, Avril grandfather died. She literally dived into the depression state, hanging herself in British Columbia. Wow, is this true? I mean, again, guys, are they aware? Look at this. Is there proof that, again, I don't see her being, guys, I don't see her being Dead. I didn't pick up. There was no death card here. I just see her as well. They don't want to change the status and they are paid her parents. So I'm just going to check again. Was Avril, did Avril hang herself in British Columbia? Again, when people start to hang themselves, I immediately think about the producers. Yes, being left on the call, and she's going to return. Again, guys, she's going to return. Yes, she literally left the things. She was in a bad company because of that romance, right? And she's going to return, guys. So she's not dead, guys. To inform you, she Avril is not dead, but she's not at the moment. The Avril that you see is Melissa, but Avril is going to return. That's the thing. So, who is then the person that was hanged in British Columbia? Who is the person that was hanged? Whose body is there in British Columbia found as Avril? Wow. Wow, that's a trickster. That's another person. This is Rumi card, another person. Just a trickster. Look at it. Magician. Second person. Still identity. Just to block Avril. As well, it's very weird because these are the cards. Somebody who was trapped. Wow, human trafficking. Just put, look at, even person could be from a prison. Yes. Another person, not Avril. Yes, just a trickster. Again, was this our idea from her boyfriend or 1 second? Teamwork. Boyfriend and her manager. Wow. Because she was changing mind. She didn't want to be celebrity anymore. She wanted a private love life. Just that's what was the power of love in her life. Yes. Was her manager involved this with the lover? Because I see, yes, they're both. This is a teamwork of manager and her lover. So I really, if you can see, your lover is faking, but I think he already left you because was not enough money like was promised to be for him. Because I saw 5 of Pentacles, he's going to leave you soon. Literally, it was not as was promised. Wow, because that was a contract with the devil. Yes, teamwork of the manager of Avril and her lover. So Melissa Vandella then stepped into all the thing and continued playing her. So definitely, whoever was 2002, this Melissa Vandella, that we don't know nothing about her, so that was fake name as one. Eventually, we don't know who is this girl. Is Melissa Vandella from a prison? There's a secret. Wow, secret identity. Is Melissa Vandella from a prison? Just paid to trickster again, lie, secret, just paid to be a part of the teamwork. But seems like she's going to break the promise as well because of this pressure of the society as well. She's blackmailed to stay there. She don't like again. Guys, look at, was that she was in jail or she feel now? Was it the Melissa just changed identity because somebody who was out of prison? Because this girl has nothing, there is nothing about her. That's so spooky. I mean, how she can exist then? How she could sign something with 2002 not to be officially like that should be like agreement official, right? If this woman doesn't exist in US, how this US or Canada, right, wherever was done the contract, how they it seems like was somebody pulled from a prison, even could be a mental institute guy. Wow. And she's codependent of this teamwork of somebody who's finding her the job to keep the quiet. It's a it's a trickster contract because as well whoever is under this contract and the lover of Avril and Melissa with that manager, that is a contract with the devil of the because devil explained with the Nine of Cups, this person doesn't deliver what he promised. He's taking the majority of money, so they're just the puppets, marionette in this teamwork. So again, like I said, there is a male who was having a contract with Avril, and that same male was literally taking the money and organizing this idea of uh, disappearance, continuous Melissa Vandella, using the Avril name as well, continuing abusing the spirit, the logo, the brand. It's like a soul brand. Yes, not logo, it's a brand. And again, guys, even if there is a change of voice, it shouldn't be a change of voice, right? It's drastically different. We cannot go from mezzo to soprano, that is Melissa. We cannot, like, as well, there is no capacity of her um, in interpreting some of the songs of Avril as well. There is, like I said, that's open smile, never with the literally always having a real introvert smile, closed mouth, cannot be changed. I mean, this is totally opposite body muscle mimic. You cannot have this plastic surgery for that thing. For rest, yes. Let's say you can change the hair, you can change the going to more pop, soft music, and then before that emo, gothic style, whatever was punk style, and literally, but you cannot change the smile, you cannot change the voice as well. There's literally a seems like 3 centimeters difference or 1 inch, I do believe. So think about these guys. You got the answer from my tarot, and what was the start of my question, the start of the video? It's proven this time to be true. So yes, we wait for you, Avril Lavigne, to return. We all love you, so let's bring the justice for Avril Lavigne, because I see her coming against this devil contract. Yes, I see her having maturity after all this fake romance and being away. And I got the news as well that whoever was in Brazil starting this conspiracy theory um, to put in medias, she was behind that story. She was there. So till then, let's hope she's on safe till she show up in public, Avril Lavigne. Um, and just one more thing: is she safe? Oh, she's just free, but she regrets. There, she's free, incognito, but she regrets. She regrets because of that contract with the devil and keeping the secrets. Yes, she regrets, and she will show to public, guys. Will she be safe to talk? Will she be? Will she be safe to talk? To reveal? It will be right decision to tell the truth. Wow. It will be right decision as well, Melissa, to tell the truth. Will Melissa start to talk? Because I feel sorry for Melissa being trapped. Yes, she's keeping secret and as well she's regretting. Like whoever was keeping the secret, both Melissa and Avril, they regret being a part of this business contract. They both regret. They're both a victims, and Avril and Melissa. So they should literally investigate, put in jail that person who was ID, and that was a male, definitely. There is two males, a manager, and there is who is abusing that money, right, from promoting Avril Lavigne. As well, there is a guy who's playing a boyfriend just to take out Avril, to literally put to groom her to leave the career and to push her to sign. It's better to sign and be my love of my life and let's go to Brazil, for example. Is she really? Again, I already asked, but again, second time I'm going to repeat. Is a real She already regrets, even. She already regrets what she done. Okay, so once again, guys, is Avril in Brazil? Wow, she was there. She finished the cycle. Yes, she's just rolling around the planet. She's not happy that she's getting a small amount of money because she become the big brand to sell, but as well she's trapped with this contractor with the man, trapped, and it's a teamwork, guys. Again, so let's hope that Melissa and Avril both will be brave enough to show up against that trickster, this teamwork, this male. Yes, who is blackmailing them, both them. So let's bring the justice for Avril and both for Melissa because as well they're both victims of the same person, and Melissa Vandella and Avril Lavigne. Guys, don't forget to join the, if you like materials, subscribe, but put the alarm bell and join the next live stream. Mystery cases, daily tarot. We are going to give the dating tips, weekend dating tips, single couples news as well. Pulling a free card during the live stream. If you bring two new members, you will get a coupon for free reading. Again, on the bottom, guys, what was on the start eventually, just to have the point again, this beautiful, amazing deck talks about the journey of Avril, needs literally to accept herself. She thought there is a bigger thing waiting for her with that romance, like a twin flame, boom, it's my love life time. I don't have time for career. I want to live a love. But seems like eventually it's a wake up call. Need to accept the reality as well. Healing and loving herself to be priority, not the cash, not what her boys say, not what her managers say, even to go and break the rules of that contract. That would be her maturity, putting herself as a priority as well. What she literally, I see that she's at the end of the money, and literally what she shared with everybody with this network of her family, her business industry family, these team workers, she was too good for them. She needed to put herself as a priority and to finish this unconditional love. And that's the part of her healing. Amazing opening. So good luck to you. I see that suddenly we are going to hear literally, not anymore just rumors, we are going to hear the truth. No preparation. Just they are both sick and Avril and Melissa are being blackmailed. Kisses to all, peace and love, and check out the full album. Justice will be served with other celebrity reading, conspiracy theories, missing people, death or suicide, and fake or real marriages of celebrities. Kisses to all.